Hi, everyone. Hey, it's Sunday. I've been lazy today. Yeah, some days you need to be lazy. Done with dumb is a great thing. You just got to analyze on what you get done. I done my laundry. I clean my house. And I was talking to a lot of friends. I was talking to one of my best friends that we call each other sis. We've known each other for 20 years. Can you believe that? 20 years? Well, anyways, we was talking about learning problems because she knows me and she's known me for a long time. She's helped me out a lot. We used to do a lot of farmers markets together. She's a pastry chef and I'm a chef. And so we got to do a lot of things together. How I met her was through one of our jobs that we made bread every day. But anyways, she was talking to me about problems. She says, learning is not a problem, it's a challenge. That's true. I didn't realize it till she was explaining to me what problems is and challenges. Learning disability is a challenge. We have to challenge ourselves to learn better. That's a good way to put it. I am so glad she told me that because a learning is not a problem. A problem is to solve it, solutions. Well, learning disability is a challenge. We got to challenge ourselves to learn. I am so thankful she has got that in my head because she knows me. She knows me well. She's like, hey, it's a challenge, not a problem. A problem, it's like this. I have a problem with you. Like, okay. I was like, well, what do you mean? Challenge and problems are the same. She said, no, it is not. A challenge means you need to challenge yourself to get it better. And again, the hurdles. Take one hurdle at a time. Wow, that came through my head. Like I said, people helps me out. And she helped me out today. I am so thankful for that. And then I was talking to one other friend of mine. She's from Indiana, and I've known her a long time too. She has 4 kids. Is it 4 or 5? I think it's 4. But anyway, they're adults. But some of the times I think our parents, my parents didn't know I had learning problems till I went to college and got tested, and that's when my mom learned that I hardly could read. When I went to the stress center, that's when she learned I couldn't read or write. We don't want to say our kids has a challenge. Just like Kendra said, it's a challenge. I'm not going to say problem anymore. It's a challenge. We have a challenge to overcome. We have to admit to ourselves we have a challenge and we need to learn better. That is the key of all learning. Learning is not a problem, it's a challenge. Challenge that we can change and we can do it. Be done with dumb. Too many, and even me, today it hit me. It hit me big time. It's like, wow, that is true. That is so true in so many levels. I am so glad I got to talk to her today. She lives in Texas. I live in Oregon. But I'm so thankful that we talk to each other. Oh, we talk about hours. We can talk almost 3 to 4 hours a time when we talk to each other because she's always busy. She has her own business. Her and her husband has their own business. And, it's a blessing that we get to talk to each other and talk to each other about what we're doing, how we're doing it. And I was telling her about my YouTube, Done with Dumb, and she got on here and She subscribed. So I hope you guys subscribe, like, and comment on what you want done in this video. Oh, and by the way, that boy I was telling you about on that read the scripture last Saturday. Well, he wasn't at church yesterday, but that's okay. But I think his cousin or his aunt came up to me and she said, "Hey, I want to ask you a question." I said, "Yeah." She says, "Was you going to talk about learning disabilities before you knew he had learning disabilities?" I said, "I knew he had learning disabilities way before that week." And she goes, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I'm a learner. I have learning disabilities. I can spot off anybody." And she said, "Was you going to talk about that?" And I said, "Yeah, I was. That's when I walked into when I had prayed last night, and that was what it came up to my brain is tell about learning disabilities." You know, that's what we need to do, is talk about it. Be okay with it. You are alive. You are a person. You know, too many of us, like I said, my friend that lives in Indiana, her kids has learning problems. I've known that for years. But does she want to admit it? Does she want to admit her kids has learning problems? Not every parent wants to admit that. That's called dumb. Because people will think they're dumb. Be done with dumb. Just like I told her, I said, you need to be done with dumb. You need to quit telling yourself, I need to help them. I need to do this. I need to do that. Well, they got to learn on their own. They got to learn their way. You know, we all got to learn our way. When our parents doesn't realize that we have a problem or we can't have the challenge that we need, well, how are we going to learn? How are we going to stand up for ourselves? And let me tell you what, my children is letting me stand on my own. But yes, they take care of my banking. Trust me, I have no reason to take care of my own banking. I wasted so much money in my life that I could be rich right now if I just saved money. I'm being honest with everyone. You know, I don't have the brain to say I'm going to save. I don't. All I know is I have money, I can spend it. I can pay rent, I can do all that. But after rent and everything else, well, I have a lot of money come afterwards. Well, I go blow it. Instead of putting it in a savings account or do something with it, now I have to work till I'm 70 or 80 years old because I didn't have the challenge to take care of my business. I am so thankful that my daughter is doing that for me, because now I'm learning how to be a responsible person. You know, that is the key. Learning disabilities doesn't claim me. I know when I need help, and I get it. I know when I can't do it, I get it. Done with dumb. I am so tired of being dumb. So I'm done with dumb. You are who you are. Be who you are and do as you are. I'm done with dumb. I'm going to learn my way. Yes, I get in trouble a lot. I do what I need to do. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I make mistakes all the time. That's the challenge. I change my attitude. I change how I got things done. Yeah, I do some stupid things. I admit it. You know, I will overcome things. But it doesn't take overnight. Let me tell you, I'm 65 years old and I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do things. It's okay. We are who we are. You are who you are. Keep on going. Keep on doing what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then ask people. And you tell them, hey, I need help. And if they look at you and like, well, okay, what, hey, you look at them and say, hey, I have a challenge. I have learning challenges. I don't have problems. I have learning challenges. That's what we're going to start calling it. Learning challenges. You might have a learning challenge in math. You might have a learning challenge in English. And reading is a challenge. But you can do it. But you do it your way. You learn your way. Too many of us think we can't learn our way. Yeah, we can. It just takes us a little time to figure out how to learn our way. Trust me, I know. But we can do it. We are who we are. Love who we are. Understand who we are. And be who we are. I am Georgianne. That's who I am. I learn different than you. And you learn different than I do. It's okay. We're people. We're human. We're person. That's who we are. I'm not going to stay on here talking about all the challenges I've had, but I'll tell you one thing. When I was young, I couldn't even speak any big words like challenge and problems and disability. Oh no, that would not be in my vocabulary words. Now look what I'm saying. And other words that right now my brain is going blank. Mediterranean. I couldn't even say Mediterranean if I wanted to. And subscribe. Well, I'm working on that word. Subscribe. I'm working on that word. I even pronounce that word to me by myself without the camera. Because it's hard for me to say subscribe. But I'm getting better at it. Have you noticed that? I'm getting better at it. And I'm so thankful for that. Because God made this brain. He made this heart. And He made me to say to you, be done with dumb. You are the person who you are. Love who you are. Enjoy who you are. And go out and make something of yourself. And I'm going to ask that little boy if he would get on here with me and start talking about learning challenges. We are who we are. We're not anybody else but us. We need to get out there and tell everyone, I'm a person. Yeah, I have learning challenges. But the challenge is getting it done. Learning our way. Being a person. You can do your way. D, done. U, understand. M, make. Be yourself. Be done with dumb. Be done with everything you think you cannot do. U, understand yourself. M, make something of yourself. Be yourself, not anyone else. You are a person. You can do this. Challenges? Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. It's a big challenge. And I'm so thankful that Kendra told me that is awesome. I mean, honestly, we spent a good 20 minutes for her to explain it to me, what problems and challenges is. And I'm so thankful she can take her time out of her life, her busy life, and to help me learn. I'm telling you, Kendra has been with me for 20 years, and she knows me. She knows my challenges. She knows the learning disabilities I have. She knows me. And I'm so thankful that she can honestly be my friend and honestly tell me the truth. I don't tell a lot of truth sometimes. I don't. I fake my life. I've always have. To learn not to fake my life is a lie. It's a lie. I faked my life all the time, but not anymore. Not anymore. I have friends like Kendra, like everybody, like Georgette, everybody in my world, my 3 children, my grandchildren help me. What a wonderful thing to say, I'm done with dumb. I don't have to worry about worrying if my friends or anybody is going to make fun of me. Even though at work I've been having struggles with a lot of things, well, that's going to come to an end too. Because I'm done with dumb. You know, too many of us has the challenge of learning. I know I do. Even today, I've had that challenge. You know, if it wasn't for Kendra, I would have always thought that learning disabilities is a problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's a challenge. Let's get that out of our heads. It's not a problem. It's a challenge. It is a challenge that we got to learn how to use the channel to get the challenge done. What a wonderful thing to think about. It's not a problem. It's a challenge. It's a challenge for me to get better at what I know to get better at. It's a challenge for me to read better. It's a challenge for me to write better. It's a challenge for me to speak well. It's a challenge for me to understand well. What a wonderful thing to think about. It's no longer a problem. It's a challenge. We need to understand our challenge is what we are. But our challenge can change us. We can change the channel. We can change our lives. We can do anything we want if we're done with dumb. Quit thinking we're dumb, because we're not. We are people. We are persons. We love who we are. I love who I am. You are a great person. Start telling people about this channel. Start telling people to start subscribing, like, and comment on my channel. Start telling people, hey, I know someone, I've been looking at this YouTube called Done with Dumb. And I think we need to look at it. Because you know what? Everybody has challenges. There are hurdles. You know, only one hurdle at a time, not 10 hurdles at a time. We all have hurdles to climb over. We all have channels. We all have challenges that we can change if we only want to. Learning is a challenge. Let's start learning our way. It's not a problem. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you for showing me that. I really appreciate it. And now I'm going to start calling it. It's a learning challenge. We have that challenge to do what we need to get done. And I hope Kendra gets on this YouTube, and I hope me and her will start talking about it, because she has great ideas. She does. I'm telling you, she knows me. She knows what I am and what I was. She knows me like a heart attack. She knows me. And so does everybody else that I know. My kids knows me better than I know myself. But you know what? They're not knowing everything. Because the challenge I have is in my brain that I wish I can get it out of myself than into what I need to. God is with me. God is my life. And He will help me find the challenge that I need to get done. Like I told you, I'm trying to catch that ball. That ball is going to get caught. And I will take that hurdle one at a time. That ball is going to get caught. And when it does, it's going to be a miracle. Yeah. My goal is to have a great big H center. And Kendra knows what I'm talking about. And God is the only one can give it to me. And I got to learn before I do that. He knows that. He knows I need to learn how to manage my money. He knows how I need to do what I need to do. Yeah, I can ask a lot of people to help me, and I will. I will have people to help me. But I need to learn it my way too, so I can understand how my business is run. That is my goal. That ball will get caught. That hurdle will be over. And it will happen. Well, I know that it is Sunday, and I'm so glad I got to see you guys today. Oh, and by the way, I started that, I got the other basket done. Now I'm starting the shrug that a girl ordered for me, and it's white on one side and black on the other. It is awesome. Maybe I can show it to you later, but it's going to be beautiful. I'm so thrilled over it. I thought the black one was good, and the other ones I've done, but this one, oh my, it's beyond what I even thought. See, one of the hurdles are gone. I already hit the ball out of the park, caught the ball in crocheting, and now I'm on the roll. I'm on the roll with crocheting. Now my goal is to learn how to budget, how to understand what I need to get done and business-wise. That's my goal. It's going to take a long time for me, but I'm going to have somebody to teach me. I don't know who's going to that be, but you know what? I know a lot of people that does know that. It's going to be fun to learn. That's how I learned reading. It's fun. It's enjoyable. But we all got to learn our way, not anybody else's way. Well, I'm going to get off of here. You guys have a beautiful, bright, gorgeous evening. And remember, be done with dumb. Be done with dumb. Know who you are, love who you are, and be who you are. Don't be anything else than what you want to be. You are a person. Be done with dumb. And I'm glad I got to see you tonight. You have a beautiful, bright, gorgeous evening. And I hope one of these days I can get Kendra on here and we can talk about me and how she's helped me over these years. You guys, she's helped me a lot. Trust me, she's helped me a lot. You know, well, there's a lot of things that I could tell you about Kendra and I, but she is awesome. But I want to tell you guys, enjoy yourself. Remember, take one hurdle at a time. Hit that ball and catch it. Catch you later. Bye-bye.